All right, I'm going to show you how to take a YouTube video, optimize it so that it gets better results on YouTube, and turn it into multiple pieces of content, whether it's a blog, newsletter, social media content, all of that. And the best part is I'm going to show you all the tools that I use and give you those. I'm also going to show you the prompts that I use so that you're able to optimize the work that you're doing simply. Here we go. Okay, I've got this kind of ill-used YouTube channel here. I haven't posted much to YouTube, haven't really tried. I usually do it for my clients, but I'm going to use this as a starting base. So let's say you've just posted a YouTube video. You've got it done, you've got it uploaded or whatever. What you can do is utilize that YouTube video to then help you populate the rest of your content. I'm going to show you this. So first off, you go to view on YouTube here. It's going to pop it up, and I'm going to pause it as soon as it starts. So I don't have to hear myself talk, because who wants that?
Today, Ivan and I are going to be talking about.
So once this is up here, we're going to utilize the transcript from this. Love that face. Look at that face. We're going to utilize the transcript from this to do some heavy lifting for us. So first off, I'm using the Glasp plugin here. You can see Glasp YouTube summary with ChatGPT. You can grab this. This is a Chrome extension. It's free. I love it. We got that set up here. With that, you get the opportunity to get the transcript. So here's the whole transcript from the video. Blah, it's there. You can do a summary if you're a pro member. I don't believe I'm a pro member. But then the other things you can do here, which is great, is right here, sync it or summarize it with AI. So I'm using Claude with this. So if I click on this, it opens up my Claude. My prompt is already in there because I've already created my prompt to put it in there. It takes the prompt, which is up here with the transcript. It starts right here, and then it starts kicking out what I've asked for. So here's the YouTube description that we got from this. Pretty succinct YouTube description. I like it. We can always ask for more. We can ask for hashtags. If necessary, we can ask for timestamps. It'll give you all that kind of stuff here if you want that. Obviously, you can retry. You can create a few more. But here's where the real power comes in. Okay, so we've got the description. We like it. Right here, I've created a few more kind of instant ones. So we've got suggest 10 YouTube videos. Titles for this video. So I can click on that and it can start popping out potential YouTube titles that are based on high-ranking SEO keywords. They should be enticing, shocking, countercultural, or counterintuitive. That's my personality, all that. So we get a bunch of those. We can add more, whatever. The next thing we can do is this other prompt I've already got set up. Suggest 10 YouTube video thumbnail hooks for this video. So the copy that's going to go on the thumbnail of this video. Once again, it's going to pop me out some. We can play around with this, get it closer, but we're getting a good stretch just from this. So let's say now we've got our YouTube video done, right? We've got our description here, we've got our title here, and we've got our hook here. So we just put it together, put it up. Our YouTube videos are already ready now to go out to catch more attention. Here's the next piece to it, and this is what I love. So I've already got a prompt here set up. So suggest 10 social media posts based on this video. Now this can be in more depth. Right now I just have this as is. But the thing about this is, like, a lot of people are using AI to come up with their content ideas. And when AI does that, it's just pulling from the internet and pulling content ideas. When you do it this way, it's pulling from your content, from what you've said, from your voice and your tone and all that. So it's not pulling, rehashing old ideas over and over again. It's creating new ones from what you've given it. So all of these here are available to you now. So if you want to break these down even further, you could say, okay, I really like number 5, for example. You could say, turn number 5 into a 10 slide Instagram carousel. I can't believe I'm spelling things right in front of people. And then you can put in, some qualifiers in there, right? So slide 1 should be an attention grabbing hook. Slide 10 should include a strong CTA. If I was really doing this, that would be a lot more in depth, right? About what kind of attention grabbing hook it is, what kind of CTA it should include, all that kind of stuff. But if you do that, then you can dig into that right there. So now we're going to generate 10 slides from idea number 5. And again, I would normally put in, like retain the voice, tone, personality of the speaker, some of those things. But either way, here we go. We got our 10 slide Instagram carousel. Obviously, all these things need to be dug into a little bit. You need to check these AI in itself is not the end solution, but it's going to give you a lot to work with here. So you can get a lot of this created really quickly and start to maximize this. You could also, using the transcript, create a 200-word newsletter. With the stuff of that. Again, I would put much more context in there, right? I'd be talking about the call to action, who I'm talking to, all that kind of stuff. But oops. But as we go, we get our newsletter done here. The other thing you can do is using the transcript. Can't spell. Create a 750 word blog. Retain the voice, tone, personality, and stated audience of the video transcript. Bam. So now, once again, we're using this depending on what your strategy is. Like the strategy I use with a lot of my clients is the newsletter is a mini version of the blog, or it's something that's enticing, that gives value, but also helps people say, okay, you want more on that? Click here, read the blog, sends people to the website here for the blog. Again, I'd put more emphasis on, H1, H2, H3 headlines, make sure they're optimized for SEO, search, focus on, high engaging keywords, like all that kind of stuff. I talk about the CTA, I do all that stuff. I have a lot of these pre-created for my clients. I'm not pulling out here. They're very specific to them. But once you've done that, like here, and I don't know how far we are into this video, I've taken a transcript from a video that I've already created, already done, and I've created the YouTube description for it. I've made the YouTube optimize a couple 10 social media posts, dug into one of those, created a 200-word newsletter, and created a 750-word blog post. All done in 5 minutes or something like that. Again, all these need to be reread. We need to check through all these. They're all going to be optimized. AI is the starting point. It's not the finishing point. But if you're not using it to draw out what's in the content you've already created, then you're wasting a ton of time. You're wasting a ton of assets that you already have. So as part of your strategy, make sure you're implementing AI. Make sure you're utilizing the pieces that you already have there, whatever your legacy content is. And so by legacy, I mean like what is the starter piece of content? In this case, it's a YouTube video. Could be a blog post. Could be short form content. Could be whatever you want it to be. Start with that and break it down using prompts. If you want the prompts that are in here, you can comment on this video and I'll make sure that you get them. I'm going to put the link to the Chrome extension here for Glasp. Claude, if you're not a Claude user, it's fantastic. I enjoy that. If you're looking for more strategies that don't suck, get my newsletter. Comes out every week. I'm always highlighting one strategy either that I've come up with or that I've found online and used personally with myself and my clients that are absolutely changing the game for me.